Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chelsea, you're Chelsea, we're all Chelsea. I'm just a lady with a bulldog and a camera and far too many opinions. You know this, I know this, we all know this. This is your first time here. This is a doozy of a video for it to be your first one, okay? I'm real sorry about it. But today we are going over medical misinformation and just network marketing delusion, as we all love. Can you guess who we're reacting to today? My best friend and yours, Jessie Lee Ward. I know. A little update of her made up with her mom, like made amends with her mom, which is wonderful. I love that for her. That makes me so happy. I love that for her. Good job. Round of applause for Miss Jessie Lee Ward. I did speed it up, but then I lowered the pitch of her voice so that she doesn't sound like a chipmunk, but I did speed it up to like 1.5. This video, I'm filming this on June 26th. Oh my God, this video is being posted like 2 months after. This live stream that she did was posted yesterday. So by the time you're watching, this is 2 months old. Trigger warning, medical misinformation. It's really frustrating. I'm right there with you as someone who has a predisposition to cancer, a predisposition to a lot of things, a lot of people in my family have had cancer, died from cancer. A lot of our friends have. I mean, that's just being a human in general. Cancer is just taking us all out. We're all dying slowly. Trigger warning for that. And just a quick little disclaimer. I've said it in like all my videos lately since her diagnosis and since I've still been talking about her. Has admitted that she has a terminal diagnosis with colon cancer. She has admitted that she's not going to listen to oncologists. I want the best for this person. I want her to survive. I want her to overcome this. I also am realistic and understands that she's probably not going to. And that's heartbreaking and that sucks. And I will cry right now about it. And I can also still continue to call out the unethical behavior, especially when it has to do with promoting medical misinformation. Doing a coffee enema will not cure your cancer. Starving yourself will not cure your cancer. If you think it will, you are delusional. That's not a difference of opinion. That's a difference of reality. All right, just to get that out of the way, call me a bully, call me unethical, call me tasteless for still talking about it, but it's like, you don't get a pass for promoting dangerous information just because you now have an expiration date, a potential expiration date. It's very sad, it's awful, it sucks, but here we are.
Hello everybody, what's going on? It's Jessie Lee and Aviram.
Hello everybody.
And we're gonna pack up your trials. We didn't come back last night because we got home late from my birthday party, but or birthday dinner or whatever. And so we are here to pack the rest of your trials from today. And then if anybody wants to order today, we will pack them live as well. Every order is getting a free gift. Every order is getting 15% off as long as you use code 15OFF with OFF in all caps. And the trial link in the link in my bio. And I know there's a link in the bio on Facebook, so give me 1 sec. Sorry, I'll pin the post for you. So the website for you. Anything you want to say, Aviram?
Yeah, for every $500 order, we get a blender bottle.
What? I'm gonna do 24 fast too.
And a 24 faster.
All right, so what am I drinking right now? Okay, by the way, what are these? These are pure therapeutic ketones. They put you in ketosis in an hour or less. Benefits are fat loss, muscle preservation, better sleep, skin mood, focus, energy, and better digestion. I am not drinking ketones right now, although I have. I am drinking Gerson green juice. So cheers, boom, shakalaka, okay?
I know it's probably gonna like catch you off guard a little bit because her like voice sounds crazy, but this video would have been 3 hours long and I'm not doing that to Ethan, okay? I'm not doing that to him.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
They're saying that every like $500 order, you're getting like 50% off or something, or 15% off. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't care. And she always says super fast anyways that, oh, these ketones do, you know, promote muscle preservation, more energy, fat loss, puts you in ketosis in 42 seconds. I'm exaggerating, but absolutely no, it doesn't. And it has been proven time and time and time again that it doesn't do that. And it's so frustrating that she just like keeps going with that lie. Also, this is my merch. This is my merch. Feel free to get it in the link below. And then also I'll have everything that I put on my face in the description box below as well.
Things on its way. We'll start packing in a second. You need these so bad. Yes, everyone needs ketones. That's my little sign. I'm already skinny. I know, but I'll be fasting. What is a dry fast? No water, no food. No water, no food. So
this is one of the main things I wanted to cover in this video, that she is saying that she's going to be doing a dry fast. Now, as she just explained, that means that she is not going to be drinking any water, not consuming any liquids, and not consuming any food. She said she's going to do it starting tomorrow, which is today by the time with like how this timeline works. I'll have these linked down below too. These are the Kiss Impress lashes in the style spiky, and I really like them. So as you just heard, she said that she's going to do it for 1 day, and then she's going to stop and then do it for 2 days, and then 3 days, and then for a week, and then see how far she can go. I don't know if she thinks I do know, she clearly thinks, and she even says it, that starving herself is going to starve the cancer and like get this out of her body. And this is truly insane to me because I did a podcast episode, the Down a Rabbit Hole podcast with CCSUAREZ. It sucks that I have to take another break from it because of like pregnancy, but it's okay. So I did a podcast episode talking about Dr. Linda Hazard. She wasn't a doctor. Dr. Linda Hazard, who starved her clients, her patients, and killed a bunch of people. I would say allegedly, but wasn't alleged. And she believed that we could cure everything by fasting, and it's truly atrocious. And then I even talked about how like Jessie Lee Ward has mentioned that before too. And the reason why I did a podcast episode about Dr. Linda Hazard, one, because it's one of my like favorite stories because it's just so fascinating. But then two, because of Jessie Lee Ward. And the stuff that she was saying just really reminded me of Dr. Linda Hazard. And even at the beginning of that podcast episode, I talked about Jessie Lee Ward, and now she's coming out and saying that she's going to be doing a dry fast. It's crazy. It's absolutely wild and scary and spooky, and I hate it. I hate it. So feel free to go listen to that. I'll link it down below. Very spooky and scary.
No supplements, no nothing. I'm on a mission just to burn the cancer straight out of me. Like, goodbye, senorita, completely. So, y'all were like watching on TikTok and I'm singing and dancing. Do I need to be like a singer and a dancer to get more views on TikTok? I'm kidding. That might be the song. The brand is Prove It, the only pure therapeutic ketones in the world. What brand of dry fast? Dry fasting requires nothing, okay? It requires, air. Okay, so I'll do.
It's just so scary that she's doing this to herself. And it's like slightly ironic that she's like, I want to burn the cancer out of me. So you'd rather starve yourself? You could just do chemo or radiation or whatever the doctors have suggested. Like, and you want to know what's really frustrating is that really any type of like medical sales or like medical anything, you know that the area that she's in, well, really it's more so like Houston, but like Dallas, Houston, Plano, like all those areas, especially Houston and Plano, Texas, it's like a medical hub. Like it's just like Atlanta, right? Like there's so much just medical goodness there. And it's crazy that it's like, girl, you can't afford it. And you live like so close to so many great resources. And yet you're like, you know what? Let me starve myself instead.
24 hours tomorrow because I've never done a dry fast. I've done normal fasts for 3 days. I've used the 60-hour reboot many times. I'm gonna be a lot more extreme than this. This will make your life very easy. This is a 24-hour fast. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm dry fasting, okay? All right, here we go. Huh?
Trying your ear off is important when you're fasting.
Oh yeah, because you code. Parasite cleanse. I've been doing parasite cleansing every day for 5 months, 4 months, however long it's been. So anyway, all right, so the first order we're gonna pack is for Margaret. I'm so beautiful, thank you. Have you tried a Daniel fast? What is a Daniel fast? Because I can't read the TikTok comments unless I go like this.
Oh, maybe it's because it's behind that.
No, it's
Nobody will be able to do that.
It's behind the phone.
Oh.
Actually need that.
So here.
Don't touch it!
you can't fix it.
Trust me, it will fall. Starting your first reboot tomorrow. Go, Randy, go! Go, Randy, go, Randy, go! Guys, tell me about the Daniel fast. All right, here we go. Margaret. Okay, she is getting a clearance bundle, all caffeine. Daniel fast in essence is fruit and vegetables only. I can't do fruit. I can't have sugars. All right, so if you this is your first time watching, the clearance bundle is a great first order, especially with 15 mitoplex, so you don't get cramps or headaches or anything like that. Y'all are starting a reboot tonight. All right. Well, I'm starting a 24-hour dry fast tonight. I'm singing so much. What is happening?
Imagine being just like, her personality is so insufferable. I mean, this is how she like keeps her energy up and like keeps people engaged. Like, how do you hear this or watch this and you're like, I love this personality? It's absolutely insufferable. Also, isn't it ironic, not ironic, I guess, but just interesting that prior to her diagnosis, and of course, like, you are going to change your diet when in like your lifestyle when you get that type of diagnosis, obviously, typically, unless you're a psycho. Prior to all this, remember when she was like, this is the picture of health. I'm healthier than all these fat diabetics that almost died on a hike I took them on, that I kidnapped them and took them on. Remember that? So when she was doing that, and like for the past year, she had been on not the meatitarian diet. What's it called? Carnivore diet, I think is what it was. No vegetables and only fruit and meat. And she was like so adamant about that and like kept saying like, yes, this is the best and like this is all you should eat. This is all we're supposed to eat. And then now she's like gone completely against all of that. And it's just so interesting how she had like all this blood work done and all the like, went to her like fake doctor, her like biohacking doctor. And she kept saying in live streams like, no, this is like per, you know, all my test results, like this is what I'm supposed to eat. Like this is all I can have. And like everything else is like bad for me. And then yet, you know, now she went to not one real doctor, but a real doctor who was like, hey, guess what? You have cancer. And now she's like, oh, I can't have fruit anymore. So it's ridiculous. Then she's like, I'm about to get so skinny. You're already bones. You got bones popping out. Like, I never thought that she could get like more delirious or delusional. Yet here we are.
20. So when you get the clearance bundle, this would cost you over $2,000 if you order from the website, but clearance bundle, you can get on the website. You can also use code 15 off to get 15% off your order. Link in the bio. And Aviram is putting in a free gift.
You know, most of the people, and it has been confirmed by people who used to be in her downline, most of the people who buy these things from her are in her downline. And so like they buy like their products from her. Like that's how she has like so much in sales, is because she has them get it through her. And then also it's been confirmed that it's like more expensive through her. It's like, why would it be more expensive through her? Why wouldn't you just get it through like the Prove It site then? Why is she charging more for it? Also, someone did send me a screen recording the other day of her crying on her, and this is about to make me cry too because it's really sad, crying on her Instagram story, talking about like how she was going over like her will, deciding like, oh God, I need to suck it up. Deciding like if she wants, oh my God, I'm crying. Jessie Ward's making me cry. It's the baby, I promise, it's not her. If she wants to be, you know, cremated or buried or whatever. And she was crying and she's like, do y'all know like what you want to do? And I guess she was going over like benefactors as well. And just in my soul, I'm like, do not leave any money to your shitty boyfriend who is still legally, as far as we know, allegedly, still married to his ex-wife with 3 kids. Like, don't do that. Leave it to your nieces and nephews. Leave it to your family. Or to a lawyer who can shell it out to them. It just made me so sad. Because like there's a difference between like having your will when like, again, you like haven't been, and I know it's morbid to say, but like the most like non-emotional way to say it is like potential expiration date. Right? So like when you've been assigned that, ooh, that's morbid. When you've been told that by doctors and then you have to go over that and like make those decisions, huge emotional difference between that and then like me going over it, right? Like, and having that conversation like with my husband, or like us putting a will together, like that's different. Like obviously that's like different because like it's not happening within, right? Like it's not like real to me, but to her going over those like legal documents, like that's real for her because she knows, I think realistically she knows that she's probably not going to survive this. And that's really upsetting. That's really sad. And that sucks. And I pray that she does, but I mean, she's either gonna pass from cancer or she's gonna starve herself to death. It's really sad. You can't not drink water for more than 3 days, right? She's gonna do more harm to her body.
I know they say natural sugars are different. This is just what my doctor said. My doctor said be keto. I'm try fasting because I need to get all this out of here. It's all got to go. It's all got to go. What is your guys' favorite flavor ketones, by the way? I'll be wrong. What's yours?
Green apple.
What's yours?
Rainbow candy right now.
Rainbow candy is Courtney's current favorite, and my current favorite is gummy bear. Although Velvet Raz has a bit of like a stranglehold over me, like I really love it. So yeah, these are pure therapeutic ketones. They put you in ketosis in an hour or less. Benefits are fat loss, muscle preservation, better sleep, skin, mood, focus, energy, and digestion. The active ingredient is beta-hydroxybutyrate for people asking. So, all right. What about peach, my boutte?
That's horrible.
Woo! I'm not allowed to make this a porno for you guys. Hibiscus lemonade is really good. Yes. If you can do a 3-day dry fast and switch to water, no, like I need to do dry fast. So also my friend Val says that dry fasts are very easy after. Well, that's the first day. He said day 1 is the hardest, which of course it's always the hardest because you're thinking about it. He also said that with the dry fast, it's easier than if you do a water fast because when you're drinking water, you start thinking of like, oh, what can I put in my stomach? What can I eat? What's not working? My website isn't working. Can somebody else on TikTok try over here? It's the link in the bio. It's the trial link. By the way, TikTok, a lot of scammers lately. I have one page and you're on it, okay? I don't have any giveaways. I don't have any whatever. Don't give people your credit card information. You're shopping through a real website right now and I'm packing your orders live, okay? The website is not working. For real? Instagram's saying it too? All right, I'll pin something. TikTok was saying it.
Okay, I'll go on TikTok.
Okay, so hold on a second. I can type the website directly here on the trial site directly is now on in Instagram comments and pinned. Discount code is 15 off 150FF in all caps. All right. It's working for Cassie. All right. We'll get it fixed. Don't worry. But there's the direct link right there. 7-day water fast. Your favorite? Yeah, I'm doing dry fast. So it's gonna be me. You're gonna kiss me like. Huh? TikTok's fine. By the way, my cough is going away. A lot.
I haven't heard all day.
That's what I'm saying. Took that PIC line out. I bet the PIC line was infecting me or something like that. Am I?
You do some air.
Putting air in there. I don't really know. Air like I just don't care.
Third link in your.
Am I not afraid of dehydration? It's funny you say that because like that's the word that Mateo and Sasha always joke around with me. I'm like a camel. I'm a gallon plus drinker of water a day kind of gal, and I'm always.
Drink water.
Well, I know, babe, but it's just the same.
Just saying.
Tell people where you're from. Where are you from, babe?
From heaven?
Oh my gosh.
I'm from Israel.
Yes, he's from the Middle East, so he's got camel opinions.
You literally brought your hands from here.
Camel opinions. But it's funny because he was talking about camels. We were talking about camels today because my friend Ahmed gave me these camel stuffed animals, and Abiram goes, "What's he trying to buy you with 2 camels? You're worth more than 2 camels, babe." Rita, grab the clearance bundle and make sure you got Mitoplex. It's a great first order. Great first order. I'm trying to look over here on TikTok over here. Do the ketones give you energy? Yes. Fat loss, muscle preservation, better sleep, skin, mood, focus, energy, and digestion. Abiram, next time you tell me you're practicing. I love it. I got a prize message as a response to my comments under your post. Is it real? No, it wasn't from me. It's from a duplicate fake page. This is my only page. What is Courtney doing in the background? Being Courtney? Working? I do have black cherry. Yes, I do. All right, the next word. What's the name, baby? Roseanne.
It's fun to be here, you know.
She'd extra be in my presence. All right, Roseanne is getting 15 Mitoplex and also a clearance bundle, all caffeine. Great first order. Great first order. All right, in Portugal, it's midnight. Ketones are amazing. I agree. Hi, Adrian. Good evening. Did RR just say hello to your man? RR. Who's RR? Just did RR. Oh, just did recruiting roundtable. Congratulations. Say hello to your man. Got it.
Porno, you have your story.
Oh,
Look at your faces together. It's too much.
When we're together, it's always a porno. What'd you say?
It's OnlyFans.
It's OnlyFans. Yeah, I'm gonna start an OnlyFans and you're just never gonna know what's inside. Did we exterminate the spider, babe? Someone wants to know. Tell them a story.
Yeah.
I don't know how people watch her so much because it's so just like gross. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like, I am more low energy than her. That's fine. I mean, I'm not for everyone either, but it's just like, ugh.
And then so we won't be able to go live until tomorrow. Oh, sexual activity and services.
What?
Oh, because she said,
OnlyFans?
do you think it picks up on the language thing? Even though
No,
you're
I got reported by somebody. Yeah. All right, who's reporting me for my OnlyFans page? Who did that? Who did that?
It got real spicy in here.
Aw, man.
What is up with her like sucking her teeth so much? I know we've talked about that a few times, and a lot of people have said like, oh, maybe that's like cancer related. I don't think so, but a lot of people have said that she started doing it when she got her veneers, and I agree with that. I think it's because she's like not used to her veneers, and because maybe she's used to them, I don't know, but because they're just so big for her face. Listen, that's not me shaming her looks. Calm down. If you got big old teeth, good for you. I don't care. I'm also obsessed with veneers and like how they're like done well and measured out and the different types of like veneers, and because there's so many different types, and you know, it's just so fascinating.
I had this feeling I was like a wavy hair girl, you know? And so Courtney and I went to the grocery and I got some like leave-in conditioner, and that's all I did. And then boom, shakalaka. Can you drink ketones for a special diet? Absolutely. You can talk to anybody you need to as well. Yeah, I had a literal funeral for my mom. I mean, okay, not literal, like there wasn't a procession, but I was never gonna let that lady back in my life. Ever.
That entire thing, like I've done a video on where she like talks about that basically. Her like home life and in her childhood, adolescent years are insane when she talks about them. It's wild. Like I guess she like called the cops on her dad because he like abused her mom, and then like in that same video where she talks about that, she actively, and I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable or chuckling because I'm uncomfortable, but she actively like victim blames her mom. Crazy, so crazy. But I think that really does explain a lot about Jessie Lee Ward. Of course, I'm not there. I don't know what happened with her family. I'm not in her family. I have no idea. But it does make me very, very, very happy that she has reconciled with her mom, because she definitely has some mommy, I mean, she got some daddy issues too, in my opinion, but she definitely got some mommy issues. And I'm just super happy that she made up with her mom. That makes me so, so, so happy.
All right, Teresa Stone has a $500 order. And so she is going to get this blender bottle. What's already in here? She's getting this blender bottle, which is a 32-ounce blender bottle for free, along with the 24-hour fast for free.
If Jessie Lee Ward has enough products there to do multiple $500 orders, how much money is she spending on all of these all these products behind her? That's gotta be so expensive.
You look good. Can't wait to see you at the next event. Thank you. Appreciate that. Love seeing you at more. Thank you. With your juicing, do you follow the recipe book? I'm following the Gerson. Ah, there's a healthy gal with a handsome boyfriend, toothpaste models. Hey, honey. What? So you're the handsome man.
Oh, thank you. You make me blush now.
And the beautiful woman.
Yeah, you are beautiful.
I love you. Oh, that sounded like OnlyFans. All right, where did I get the juicer at? I can say, I'm just saying, I mean, it did, baby. Here, I can actually give you the, no, I don't even, okay. So I'm putting the link to my milkshake, Tiffany, underneath you. On that, you can click directly on the Pure Juicer link. How do you recommend one-star drink ketones for any upset stomachs? Drink very slowly,
Yeah,
okay?
very slowly.
Drink slowly. People get all excited because they taste really good, and they drink way too fast, and then they poop their pants.
Let's say you drink 2 a day, so at least drink the first one in the morning. Take your time. Put ice in it, so it will be cold. Take
Yes.
your time. Enjoy the drink. Think that you're drinking a margarita.
Yes.
Will you chunk margarita right away?
Right.
Well, there is some people that do, but
It is so strange to me that her and her boyfriend like packs, like basically works for her and does all this stuff for her and is like off screen, like sounding like a ketone expert. It's so weird. And like, he's supportive, great, awesome, love that for her. But it's just so weird because like they've been together for what, 8 months, 9 months? Guess what? He's allegedly still married. Cannot relate. And yet she says that she's like such a good little Christian girl. And I'm not trying to say like, oh, any sin is worse than the other, but I'd say getting involved with a married man is worse than like having tattoos or like having sex before marriage and whatnot, you know? Yeah, that's not very Christianly of you. Or Jewish of you, because she like is identifying as Jewish lately. You can't really do that.
And then I asked her, you want to do a shot tequila with me? Well, I'm not drinking, but you know what? Yes, we'll do one. I said, all right, we'll do one, no problem. As I asked from the waitress, tequila shot, extra chill. And once she brought the shot, I told her, give us another one. And then
You should have seen my face. I was like,
I told her, it's fine. If you think one cannot do nothing. Two, it will make something.
which is also not true because I don't drink. So when I drink, if I have a shot, I'm like, but anyway, so then we're 2 shots in roughly 45 seconds. They can hardly hear you. You need to speak louder.
So when she got when the waiter got us the second one, I told her, make us another one. And then look at her face. She already, her cheeks are red. Her forehead starts to be red. And I said, okay, I promise it's the last one.
And then he really tried to get a fourth, and I was like, no, I'm done. I'm already drunk.
Yeah.
I don't drink. This was our first date. Thank you. 10 months ago today, actually. I love you.
Yes, tomorrow.
I love you. Happy anniversary. You screwed up where your mouth is on the front side.
Hey, Carly. I can't believe you drank. Yeah, no, we really don't. I was like, well, I was definitely drunk. And we ate. No, I remember you got like a fish, and then which we don't eat fish anymore in this house. We don't eat fish anymore. Y'all better cut out your seafood consumption. You should go watch the movie Seaspiracy. You eating that little tuna fish or that little salmon or that herring, you're killing the dolphins, you're killing the whales, you're killing the sharks, you're killing the environment. All the coral reefs are because you eat salmon and MFers. Go watch Seaspiracy. If you don't cry, something's wrong with you. These damn fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We really are banning seafood from this house. Okay? No more seafood. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But we did have seafood there, and then we had a jambalaya with no shrimp because shrimp are bottom feeders, and bottom feeders are not what, babe? Kosher. My main source of protein, semen. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. We already got kicked off TikTok Live, so what the hell?
Did she just say that her source of protein is semen? I mean, get it, girl, but holy shit. I feel like she has been like talking a lot more like sexually. Then again, this is the same woman who just a year ago was talking about getting absolutely banged out on a balcony, which I guess do whatever you gotta do for views, but crazy. And that's not me sex shaming. I just find it really interesting that she's like, I'm such a professional. I'm such a boss. And then she's like, hey, I also, sometimes you gotta get banged out. I mean, yeah, go. I don't disagree. Go for it. You definitely do sometimes gotta be getting banged out on a balcony. Voyeurism, man.
No, I mean, I'm eating meat right now, but I'm gonna stop eating meat again. I decided I don't feel that good with it. Okay, so, yes, you can still order. Link is in the bio. Under the trial link, use code 15 off, OFF in all caps, to get 50% off everything, including clearance bundles, okay? Yes, I'm taking a ton of mushrooms. Courtney, why don't you tell them about the mushrooms? Because you know more about the mushrooms than I do. This is for Teresa Stone. Thank you for your order, Teresa. She was actually on TikTok. But we're banned on TikTok right now for 24 hours.
I got on the call and learned all the things about the mushrooms. They're amazing. They will literally stop things from growing. You can live off of mushrooms. They, it's like something that for most people they should take for 30 days, unless you are battling something and you need to heal your body faster. Then
that'd be me.
They also like give you your own dosing, and when you order from them, they're not selling to everyone right away. Like you have to, like they're not selling in massive bulk because they would sell out too fast and wouldn't be able to help as many people. So you get their personal care like for a lifetime as soon as you start buying the product. So like they.
You're gonna text me a lot. I don't text back.
And so assistant Carissa is amazing. Got on there and got like direct dosing and Jessie Lee on exactly what to do. And you keeping the mushrooms like in your system is crucial. So.
Yeah,
there's a
there's
whole lot more.
Turkey tail in it, lion's mane, chaga.
And it's specially sourced. Like it's, they found a way. This doctor found this special way.
She said something about turkey something, mushroom, lion's mane. Is she buying things from like a witch who lives in a hut in the middle of like a dirty forest? Because it really sounds like she is. And she's like, this is going to cure my cancer. Ironic when people who are like this and who have made a lot of money allegedly scamming people will then basically be scammed themselves into buying into all like this woo-woo faux science cures and don't get me wrong, mushrooms are crazy, man. Like, but mushrooms aren't going to cure your cancer. And I'm not saying that like chemo is the only way to cure your cancer, but with what she got, I mean, you might as well. And I'm not saying like, oh, don't like throw the kitchen sink at it. Absolutely do that. Can't hurt. Do that. But you should also probably listen to professionals and your oncologists instead of like absolutely refusing to listen to them.
To source the mushrooms and multiple and like. And not only that, then he started getting other doctors in on it, so their network of doctors is massive. So it's a really incredible whole experience.
Yeah, I made a couple of sexual comments about OnlyFans, but I was joking on TikTok and they got banned. The company is some immune health company. Pink is my thanks, Lizzie. Maybe a girl. I don't know. What is the company of mushrooms? I don't know the name. Sorry. So they're not psychedelic mushrooms. No, but I mean I got a website for those too. No, I don't. I'm kidding. So anyway, Cindy, thank you for your order, and let's back it up. It's a clearance bundle, huh? myshroom.com. myshroom.com.
I don't know if it matters.
What? Yeah, tell them you ordered from Jessie Lee so you get a coupon.
The crazy thing is that yes, I do have this sped up to, I think it's technically like 1.5 or a little bit faster than that. And so like I downloaded it, put it in Final Cut, did it 2 times speed, and then like slowed it down a little bit to like 160%, 170%, but then adjusted the pitch of her voice so that she didn't sound like a chipmunk. I can understand her. I really hope y'all can understand her too. But like, this is how she talks. She's still talking so fast. It's wild.
But yeah, I realized I definitely had not forgiven her for, quite frankly, my childhood and a lot of things she did. And, I realized that maybe if I were in her shoes, there were some things that I definitely would have done differently, but there's some things if I were in her shoes, maybe I would have done the same. And so I wrote a really long email to her for closure, seeking closure, and then really nothing more. And then she wrote back, you'll have to listen to my episode with Ed Milet to hear more details. I'll be on the Ed Milet show. So you guys, you're subscribed to the Ed Milet podcast, right? I go into details about it actually on there, but
That makes me so happy that she did that with her mom. That's amazing. Good for you, Jessie Lee Ward. I know you're never going to watch anything on my channel because, you hate me. That's amazing. I'm so happy for you. That's absolutely wonderful. You know what's not wonderful is saying that it's crazy because it's like exactly what Dr. Linda Hazard was saying. Dr. Linda Hazard told people that she, at her sanatorium, you could cure everything with a fast because then your body doesn't have anything to like feed it, like to feed the illness, like you're starving out the illness. It's like, it's literally not how that works. It's so wild. So wild. You'll do all this, but you will literally starve yourself, but you won't do chemo. Jessie Lee Ward, please don't starve yourself. By the time this video comes up, you've probably already starved yourself like 40 times, but like, stop.
I just realized that I was still holding on to too much resentment from stuff, and I had to start setting even stricter boundaries around things. People that talk about me or anything like that, and I need to bring people in my life that I've got a lot of anger around, but I'm not healed from, if that makes sense. And I did a lot of energy clearing around her many, many times, and one of these energy clearings was really impactful, and she completely detached the cord of my mom's energy from me. And it was almost like as soon as that happened, maybe 2 weeks later, I was like, not 2 weeks, maybe a month and a half later, I don't know, like I'm feeling super called, like I'm supposed to have a conversation with her. And so, yeah, so that's how that went, and having her here was great. I felt bad because I was in the hospital, her knee was all jacked up, I had to go buy her crutches. You saw her in a wheelchair, but we had a great time. So I look like a carbon copy. So the jeans are so, by the way, thank you. Whoever sent this mermaid bracelet, I just caught it on the, thank you. I get all these cool gifts from you guys, and half the time I don't know where they're from, so thank you. But anyway, we're carbon copies. My mom looks exactly now almost how I remember Nana looking, which is bananas. So, and Algernon and I last night were looking at pictures of me and my mom when I was itty bitty. My mom is my exact age. It's crazy. The similarities are nuts. I'm definitely her darkest kid. Like I've got the dark Hawaiian skin. The other kids don't. We were talking about that when she was here, and then we just look facially nearly identical. I have a butt chin. I got that from my dad. But the face dimples here are the same. She's got face dimples here, super high cheekbones. Like my eyebrows are from the whole. I mean, it's the whole face. Let's be honest. She still has a good jawline. My jawline's a little sharper, but her same. She's 72 though. So what am I talking about?
It's interesting that she keeps touching her stomach like that. Allegedly, her cancer is all over her body, but that's like where it is. So I don't know. It's just interesting that she like keeps touching her stomach like that. One thing that does kind of spook me, I have been told by family members on her mom's side, obviously we'll keep them anonymous, that she cut all of them out, wanted her to do chemo. And anyone around her who suggests that or is like trying to like shake her out of it and be like, stop trying to starve yourself, lady. Stop sticking coffee up your butthole. Please listen to the oncologists and the professionals. Those people she's like cut out of her life. And it's real sad. It's real sad that she has done that. So I really hope that her mom coming back into her life, like maybe she'll listen to her if she suggests something. But I don't know. I just really hope for like the sake of their relationship that she doesn't, I don't know, like cut her mom out again because she suggested that she get chemo.
Like blueberry cheesecake.
Raspberry cheesecake. I think it tastes like raspberry cream. Cream flavor.
Raspberry, blueberry.
Yeah, those cream savers candies.
I just like the cheesecake.
We love cheesecake. We love cheesecake.
Caffeine-free?
No, I'm doing a 5-pack. I'm gonna give her 1 caffeine free.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna give her 4 caffeinated because her clearance bundle, she has more than this, actually. It's not, I don't think it's gonna fit in there. Or she's a big one. She has this, a 20-pack, and 50 Metaplex, and free up. So, I have beautiful bone structure. Thank you.
You can put it in the white envelope.
That's for my mother.
Huh?
Honey?
You can put it in the white envelope.
What white envelope? No, I didn't pay priority.
Oh, okay. It's only priority.
Man, I feel so duped. Remember, I was like so excited that she like had a boyfriend and that she was like so happy that it kind of seemed like I could hear him like a few times, like not just like bow down to her on like when he's like off screen or whatever. Like he was like arguing with her about like marijuana because she was like, no, it's awful for you. And he's like, no, it's not. Like that's God's medicine, basically. Like, shut up. I loved that. And then it turns out that he's a bag and that has kids that he doesn't see because he's shacked up with Jessie Lee Ward in her penthouse, and his wife is his legal wife. They got married and had like a traditional thing, a traditional Jewish wedding, like a very traditional Jewish wedding in front of God and a rabbi and my salad. If I feel that way, imagine how his wife feels.
Okay, what did mom think of Aviram? Well, they had a long conversation I was not involved in, so why don't you talk about that, darling?
Well, we talked about many things, about, we get to know each other. It's like,
Yeah? Get to know each other?
I mean, come on, I don't know what is the right term to say. This is what it is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I mean, we talked about everything. We talked about food. We talked about. She was amazed about the amount of salad I'm making. Which, by the way, there is.
That leads me to believe that he like asked for her permission or blessing for something. And it's like, sir, you can't get engaged. I guess you can be engaged while you're also married. That's not technically bigamy, which bigamy is when you're married to 2 people at once or more than one person. That's like the crime. Obviously, like polygamy is when you're married to more than one person. The divorce could have been finalized. I don't know. I don't know. I also don't care because it's none of my business, but like, Jessie Lee, how could you do that? And like, it's great that he's like stuck by, but also it works out great for him.
When is he moving to Texas? Aviram? He lives here. He ain't ever allowed to leave. He's not even, I lock him inside. I deadbolt the door from the outside. He's been kidnapped because I'm crazy. Okay? Duh. Yes, the cancer in me does like sugar, so we do not participate in sugar. How was the workout today together? It was great, I think. What do you think, babe?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I'm accommodating to you that you are didn't work for a long time, so.
I lock him in here because he has a habit of stepping out on people and cheating on people. Allegedly. We don't know that to be like a full-on fact. Apparently that's why he like doesn't like to be on camera or like front facing.
Stand around and BS in the gym for 2 hours and then roll back home. I'm more of like a get it done, pump it up, get yourself out in 45 minutes to an hour. You don't need to be up in the gym for hours. It's not necessary.
I don't want to be in the gym for hours.
Discount code is 15OFF in all caps, 15 off. Questions don't bother me. I don't want to give any advice on cancers or anything like that. Please talk to your own oncologist when it comes to anything like that. Cancer is super scary, and I definitely do not want to be the one giving any kind of medical advice. Discount code 15 off in all caps. OFF link is in the bio. Yeah, and I did get to work.
You don't want to be someone to give any type of medical advice? You've literally been doing that. You can't just like give a disclaimer to cover your own ass when you've been doing the opposite of that disclaimer for months and like still currently doing it. It's just like Dr. Linda Hazard. That lady believed her own BS until the day she died, because guess what? I think she got cancer or she got something. She was sick, did a fast for 30 days. And then guess what? The died from starvation. Imagine how tired I am of telling people that they need to eat food.
He is definitely not like the picture person at the gym. No. He's just learning how to take selfies. Since we started dating, he's learned how to pick up his cell phone and take some photos.
I don't know how to take photos at all.
He's working on it. It's progress, step by step. Okay, look, if you're a selfie person, comment yes. If you're not, like you forget to take pictures all the time, put no. I do drink ketones, yes, caffeine free. What's that one for? Oh, darling. It's okay, no worries. Let's see.
She says that she is like caffeine free and won't take anything with caffeine, yet she ingests coffee up her butthole. And then she had the audacity to say like, oh no, like the caffeine doesn't affect you, like in your butt. It's clearly like the caffeine is going to affect you, ma'am. It's not like only some parts of the caffeine or some parts of the coffee get into your bloodstream or get into your body. Like, yes, your body's going to absorb that. Why would we take medical advice or any advice from someone who is doing a live stream while she's butt chugging coffee?
I'm all about the natural route anyway, obviously, so there's that. But for me, the thyroid stuff, there's a lot of information about thyroid cancer right now, so you can check out some stuff, a lot of stuff about iodine and all kinds of stuff. But again, talk to your own doctor, do your own research. What did Courtney do to lose all her weight? She looks amazing lately. Courtney! She's been smashing a lot.
I mean,
not me.
Smashing a lot.
I mean, like,
She sounds like a go best friend, go.
I have shorts on, don't worry. We're not doing an OF over here.
Yeah.
I mean,
What?
I just...
OnlyFans.
Oh, don't say it because we get banned.
No,
Oh wait, hold on. Off topic. Courtney's seriously amazing. Her latest stories and reels are just on another level. It's fun watching her evolve.
Yeah, best friend!
Not me.
I'm gonna go home now.
Yeah, she has Celia now.
Thank you. Who was that?
Laura.
Over there. Laura. Thanks, Laura. I appreciate you. I will just say, just intentionality. Honestly, it was. I found out that I needed adrenal support, and I needed to really focus on taking iodine because that's what my shaman picked up on from me. So that's what I did. And on top of that, then I started really just disciplining. It's why I show every single day that I'm taking the supplements just to hold myself accountable.
That's what my shaman picked up from me. Again, I feel like I'm having to say it every single video. If you're taking supplements and let's say you're taking iron supplements and you do not have an iron deficiency, taking extra is not going to help you. That literally does not make sense and has been disproven multiple times. That's what my shaman picked up from me. Ooh, was that the vibe that he got from you? That you needed to take more whatever? What if after that he's just like, oh, the vibe that I'm picking up is that you need to pay me more money? It's probably literally what happened. See, but this is what happens. The cult leader does some dumb all this woo-woo science, and then the people below them are like, oh my god, I should talk to a guy who sits on top of a rock and wears a poncho too.
The way I take my ketones hasn't changed, but I really was just super intentional about the supplements. I just take a ton of them. I just did a live, so I showed all of them. It's just carnivore supplements. But basically, like, if you have things, oh god, that needs to go. If you have things,
We'll talk about it later.
If you
I
have
paid for my own trophy.
parts.
A what?
Let me think about it. Anyway,
if you have parts of your body that need more support than like this nose to tail thing with carnivore supplements, that's like the whole thing that talks about. So I started that's really what's helped. But the adrenal support made a massive difference because it gave me more energy that I didn't have, and yeah, that's really what I would say. I just feel all around better, so I'm able to be more intentional with every action that I take. And sex really does help.
Yeah, sex really does help. She does look good. She does look good.
But you
Yeah.
don't feel like doing it if you take care of your body. You guys take care of your body.
All right, who's next? Whose order's next, my darling?
Thank you
for your orders, by the way. Thank you for all those compliments. I love that. The Mitoplex hydrates you on a cellular level. So 15 Mitoplex.
On a cellular level. No.
So there is a trophy that was like right up here, something about, what did it say on it? Legacy Award or something. A former employee of mine gifted it to me with a speech about how she chose for it to be the shape of the Washington Monument because I'm such an incredible leader, changed so many people's lives, and my work is not done. So if the Lincoln Memorial, she said, is like flattened because his life was cut short, and Washington's was to a point because, I don't know if this is true or not, by the way, to a point because he lived his life out. So this was a speech, yeah, that she gave. So anyway, so I was just staring at the trophy and we're just moving it. That's all.
I saw it. My ADHD came and took over.
I look at it like all the time. I was just gonna do.
Isn't it interesting how she just told like a story about like with like a historical reference, and then in the middle of it goes, I don't even know if this is true, by the way, then continues like the story or the analogy or whatever as if it is true. I find that quite interesting.
These are pure therapeutic ketones. They put you in ketosis in an hour or less. Benefits are fat loss, muscle preservation, better sleep, better skin, better mood, better focus, better energy, and better digestion. Oh, I thought Courtney was doing it.
Yeah, well,
If those products did all of that, would look a lot different. There would not be one single overweight person. Everyone would have body fat percentage of like 0. And that's not the case. Have you seen how much those people drink those products? Like a ridiculous amount. Like, I'm concerned. You're wrong, Jessie Lee Ward. And like I've said, it has been proven multiple times that that is not what the product does. And that it's essentially a pre-workout.
And then all orders get a free gift as well, and you can use code 15 off for 15% off your order. Thank you, Cheryl Peters, for your order. You guys like orange, lime, and lemon together? Lime. Amazing. You're doing a group iPass challenge with your customers right now. It's day 1. You've done it 3 times already, so you know what to expect. What's your advice on helping them fight the urge to eat? Any tips? Yeah, easy. If you're doing a 24-hour fast, like with the 24-hour fast, that's like a supported product, just drink more water. More water. I'm gonna do my first 24-hour dry fast starting tonight. I'm a little nervous, so wish me luck. But if you have a 24-hour fast, it's super easy. Just drink more water. One of my tips when I was doing fasting for my first couple times, I'd never done it before, when I was doing the 60 hours, is sparkling water. The bubbles really fill up your stomach. So I ordered gummy bear packets and the clearance bundle. Don't know what I need, but I'll be putting instructions and everything too. You'll be good to go. Appreciate that. A dry fast is what it sounds like. A dry fast is here's the same thing. By the way, first order, half and half caffeine, and 15 Mitoplex, great order. Or if you know you love caffeine, do the caffeine. If you are caffeine-free, I do caffeine-free too. And free gifts, yes. We do have caffeine-free, of course. If you're super caffeine-free, caffeine intolerant, I don't drink caffeine either.
If you're not like promoting what you're doing, or you keep saying that you're not promoting it and that people shouldn't listen to you and blah, 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 then stop talking about it. How about that? And I know I'm definitely the type of person who's like, good for me, not for you, or good for you, not for me, you know? But that's more so when I'm just talking about my opinion. Like,
you're doing reboot tomorrow. A lot of people are starting reboot tomorrow. So I like that we have like a pace with the company. It's like we all reboot together, then 24-hour fast, reboot together, 24-hour fast, reboot together, 24-hour fast. So, but dry fast is what it sounds like. So I've never done it before. But my friend Val says it's gonna be easy, and so I'm gonna trust. We're gonna believe in Val. And I'm excited. So I'll do 1 for 24 hours, and then he suggested that I do 3 days like next week, and then take a week off, and then 5, then take 2 weeks off, and then do 7 days. So if I get very, very, very skinny, that's because I'm killing cancer. Oh my God, Val is watching.
if I get very, very, very skinny, it's because I'm killing cancer. Jessie Lee, 1, you're already very skinny. That's undeniable. That is a fact. You are already very skinny. 2, if you get very skinny, it's not because you are killing the cancer. It is because you are starving, literally starving yourself. And you know what's crazy is that she's probably then going to take her results from the fast and be like, oh my gosh, like I've lost this much weight, therefore the like cancer's leaving my body. What? It's literally not how that works.
What color personalities are you in, Aviram? I am red yellow. He is, I don't know, have you ever done the color personality test?
No.
I'd actually like you to do it, because he definitely has like some of that green in him a lot of time.
what?
Yeah. I have a test for you, another test.
You're either red and green like a Christmas tree.
He's also fun though. But he's super yellow too.
You're probably what?
Yellow?
I know, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah,
What are you
babe.
talking about?
What
Yeah.
were you gonna say? Blue? Is that what you said? Huh?
According to Medical News Daily, the body needs lots of water to carry out many essential functions, such as balancing the internal temperature and keeping cells alive. As a general rule of thumb, a person can survive without water for about 3 days. And it's actually interesting that she had mentioned the hospice thing, because one of the next questions here is how long, one I previously read was from medicalnewstoday.com. Yeah, that's interesting that she mentioned hospice, and there's a lot of hospice things on here. Then the next one says, how long can a hospice patient live without water? The body requires a lot of water, but it's same thing, just copy and paste it basically, about 3 days. How long can someone go without drinking any water before they die? About 3 days. So yeah, it's what I thought. It's the rule of 3. 3 minutes without air. Don't tell Kate Winslet that. 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, about 3 weeks without food. And obviously there are like one-off cases of like survival where people lasted longer without something, but it just worries me so much that Jessie Lee Ward is like literally going to expire. And yes, I keep saying those words, and since they're like the technical terms because of demonetization, it's not because I'm trying to be woke. We're only 28 minutes into her live stream. KMS.
Grapefruit, Naran, berry, blue, strawberry, peach, gummy bear, watermelon, sweet, strawberry, peach, pineapple, blackberry, gummy bear, splash. Wow.
Splash is good, though.
I don't like it.
But Splash, yeah, I know you don't like it, but Splash is really good.
Cosmic Star, keto up, yes.
It's refreshing.
Yeah.
Splash is very refreshing.
You never tried ketones? Let's go. Look at the bio. Pineapple, blackberry. Yeah, blackberry pineapple is good. Strawberry, it's in here.
Yeah.
Strawberry, peach, berry blue, black cherry, true passion, hibiscus, lemonade, tart, lime pine, blue ocean, berry blue, harvest, sunrise. Oh, that's old school. Groovy grape, that one is good. Green apple, yes. Yes, Sarah, these are safe for people who have had dairy after surgery. Yes, of course, talk to your doctor if you want to. How much sugar is in gummy bear ketones? None. These are sugar-free. Sugar-free. Hibiscus lemonade, yeah. Splash with orange mitoplex. Okay, Jennifer.
that's interesting.
You're giving him ideas. Gummy bear, snow cone, cotton candy, grape. Yeah, that
It's
cotton
like
candy.
lime time with a lime.
Oh, no, she says not the apple one.
What?
The person who likes Splash.
Not the apple one? Oh my god.
That's sacrilegious to him.
The way that like he talks, I think it might be just his cadence, but it just seems like so fake and performative. And I don't know if Jessie Lee Ward can't distinguish that because she's fake and performative. It makes me want to do bad things. It's just, I just can't imagine. I mean, I don't know. I mean, y'all see how, like in live streams when Tony comes in here, like y'all see how he is. He's also someone who's like not on camera. Not because he has a secret life. That would be ironic, but for multiple reasons. But no, just because, I don't know. It's just that, I don't like it. But yeah, it's like when someone's bad at acting, their cadence is off and like how they're talking is like weird. I don't think it's a language barrier. I think it's that he's acting and horrible at it.
Do these expire? Yeah, they got expiration dates. I've drank expired ones before. And then, it's okay, Terry Lynn. She says, I didn't see it charge me. It's okay. Do I speak Arabic? No. We have Hebrew in this house, though. We've got Hebrew, if you need Hebrew. Oh, Mexican ketones are super strong, so yes. All right, Mary, Lauren, thank you for your order. I'm printing off your label now, too. Thank you. Yes, if it's your first time, I do recommend the clearance bundle. Please add the mitoplex. Otherwise, you will get headaches and cramps, and you'll think and lose energy, and you'll think something's wrong with you, and nothing's wrong with you. You just need electrolytes. But yes, the pinned link is where you can order. Thank you for your order, Lauren. Mary.
I love that she's like, oh, if it's your first order, I suggest that you order more because the product is going to give you headaches. Like, that's not how that should work. Like, you shouldn't have to have. How about you just make it so the product doesn't give you headaches? Like, my lord.
Sarah, gummy bear. Okay, all right. I know, Mama. I know you probably need to go outside. It's probably that time because nobody came to WALKU at 3 o'clock. Wiggly Ward.
Who's gonna get her sweet puppies when she passes away? That's really sad. I know who Wiggum would go to, but that's really sad.
You go. No, like if it's not, I don't make any medical claims. So the problem is if I come on here and I say things like, oh, that will cure your cancer. Oh, that will make you pregnant. Oh, that will cure PCOS. Oh. Like, I'm not your doctor. I don't like when people tell me like, oh, drink this oil and you're gonna be cancer free. I'm like, there's a reason you can't make medical claims like that because it doesn't work on everybody. So just like being mindful, you know.
There's a reason why you can't make medical claims like that because all the shit you just said is not true. Not because it doesn't work on everybody. Jessie Lee Ward, you're like, I'm surprised she hasn't killed someone yet.
Did my mom follow me on social media? No, I had blocked her from everything. So, well, there's people that I blocked that still stalk me. Hi, I know you're watching. But I don't think my mom did that. And I certainly, yeah, I hadn't seen her. I was shocked when I saw her and she had let her gray hair grow out.
Just like I have not seen anyone else's lower teeth as much as I have seen Michaela Noguera's lower teeth. Why have I seen her lower teeth so much? I don't need to see that. What are you doing? I have seen Jessie Lee Ward's tongue more than I have seen my own, more than I have seen my bulldog's. Keep your tongue in your mouth, ma'am. It's not cute. It's not cool. It's not zany. This woman's emotionally stunted.
All right, so 20 different flavors of ketones and 15 mitoplex. The trolls on YouTube are obsessed with me. I would be obsessed with me too.
Oh my lord. The Trolls on YouTube are obsessed with you. I wouldn't call it obsession. I would say that, yes, Jessie Lee, I'm so obsessed with you. You're my hero and you're my best friend. My hero, my best friend, my idol, my muse.
They do owe me money. They wouldn't have a channel without me. That's true. It's true. I like that comment. But, you know,
That's funny.
one of them didn't have a business without me either. So, you know. The truth. The truth.
Don't think anyone wants to be her. No offense. No offense to y'all. I don't care if I offend her. But like, why would I want to be you? You're working constantly, won't take any time off, have hardly any real relationships. Like, let's be real, girlfriend. You got a terminal cancer diagnosis. Why would I want to be you? That didn't make any sense. I think she was referring to Erin, like being in business with her. I don't know. Someone owing her money. I don't know. I don't care. I do make a good amount of money off of Jessie Lee Ward, though. The views are great.
Business question, sure. You know all about tabby time, tea time, such around 6 all around all the time. What the heck would I do live and talk about? Dude, people love when you're live with your kids. They really do. There's something real about it. Some people won't love it, but people that are parents will love it.
And that's the whole point.
Yeah, you're
Like,
trying to find people that are your people. You're not trying to find people that are annoyed by your kids. If you've got kids, they want to see a leader who's making money, who also has kids running around and causing a scene. And
Yeah, so exploit your kids on the internet. Yeah, people love that. That's great for engagement. Yeah.
check, let's go. I agree, Andrea. Yeah, the rawness, the realness. I mean, I think it's ultimately the same reason you follow me, right? I mean, no matter what happens in my life, I'm still me. I always stay true to me. I don't change my stories. I don't do any of this stuff, right? It's just been me all along. And
I don't change my stories. Girl, you lie constantly. Girl, what? Like, she has said for years that, like, she doesn't get Botox. She has gotten Botox in her life. And I could say the same thing. I could be like, no, I don't get Botox anymore, which I will after the baby comes out, because there's nothing wrong with Botox. I don't care. With her eyebrows, she's like, no, these aren't tattooed on. Like, this is all hair. Like, I have such thick hair. And it's like, girl, those are clearly microbladed. Like, that's clearly a tattoo. But she said so many times that they're not. And then she like got mad a few times at someone like saying like, no, those are tattooed on. Like you got them villain eyebrows, which she does, in my opinion. Why lie about something so tiny? Like, if you're lying about something that small, what else are you lying about?
the reboot was reformulated to have protons in it, so the reboot is just easier now. It's a smoother process for people who are trying to fast for 60 hours. That's why. What if we want one of every flavor? How many would that be? That's exactly what I'm doing. Oh, like, because I have more than 20 flavors? That's what you're saying? I don't really have any way to do that, honestly. So, I want to be like you. We becoming the 5 people who hang out the most. Anymore, Jessie Lee and Courtney. Aw. Oh, you found me on our channel, but I checked you out for myself. I love that. Hi.
What? It's find you on where?
Used to use henna when I lived in Israel 50 years ago. Patty, Patty's the one who sent me the Jewish books, babe.
Oh.
Someone just said that they found her from someone's channel, like a YouTube channel that was talking about her, and then wanted to come check her out for themselves. That's hilarious. And that person is like, you got. you just showed that you got. That's all I can say is you got. Again, how can you watch this person and be attracted to this type of personality? It's exhausting. It's fake as it's manipulative. It's so egotistical, just tired, overdone, rickety, rotten. Ugh.
In my health journey or personal life, obviously, now that, Aviram and I are out and about, no more hiding them from you guys. Yeah. Oh, you're not bothering about asking me questions. I need to make some videos on my YouTube channel where it's just...
No more hiding him from you guys. I wonder why. Was it because he's still legally married when you started dating? Was that why? Oh, Lord, that's... Whew. Oh, God, Mary, that's bad.
Oh, I think we are very good together.
We always had the same teeth. Those teeny tiny baby teeth are from my mom. And so smiling next to her now I have whatever. Yeah. How did I feel workout pick line? Without the pick line, I just switched typing. I'm so thankful it's gone. So thankful it's gone. Our teeth were exact. I had the same tiny teeth, and now since I got my teeth done, I've got these, the teeth that Dr. Appa says, I make teeth the way people's teeth should have been, which I always thought was kind of cool. So, yeah.
Whatever, her tooth guy. That one says that he makes people's teeth the way that, like, they should have been. Does that mean that he does everyone's the same? Does that mean that he doesn't, like, measure them out specifically for your face? Because it looks like he didn't do that for her. I am fascinated by teeth, by veneers. I'm sorry. I'm just so like, it's such a rabbit hole. It's insane. It's my favorite rabbit hole. So, yeah, so we're gonna be done. I know you're probably very thankful. All right, so she just kept packing the trials, and there was, like, nothing else really interesting that she said, because what do you know? These live streams are excruciatingly boring. I did just want to have y'all hear it out of her own mouth that she is promoting not eating or drinking any water and starving out the cancer, which is wow. And even if you do like a little disclaimer here or there, but then continue to make medical claims that it's like going to work for you. It doesn't matter. That's still the same thing. Like that's so, oh my God. All right. So hope you all have a great rest of your day, night, weekend, whenever you're watching this. Please listen to medical professionals. Always get a second opinion, of course, second, third, fourth opinion, especially with something like cancer, but don't be dumb. Like I said, that'll be linked down below. I'm going to take a little selfie and include everything that I have on my face in it. Those will be affiliate links. Also, this is merch. Feel free to buy merch. That is the one of the best ways, other than sharing my channel and getting everyone to subscribe and watch and all that stuff. That is one of the best ways to support my channel, and I would really appreciate it. So yeah, I hope you have a great day, night, weekend, whenever you're watching this. Stay spicy. Don't be a butt face. Go touch grass. Don't be chronically online. Your butt looks really good, I promise. But you should still do squats when you're brushing your teeth. Okay? That's how to get an even better butt. Okay, I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.